and have fun. This one I have to remind myself, because those of you who know me, I can be like super intense. I need people around me to remind me to loosen up, man, and have some fun. People around me know. I'm working on that. Pardon? Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like that. I'm learning to go from to oh, this feels good. And then like, oh, yeah, relax, let go, breathe, let go. Yeah. Yeah. Just to have fun. Remember to have fun. Remember, and more than also having fun, to celebrate. To celebrate the small things all the way to the big things. And as you celebrate, be grateful. Because when you're grateful, you're saying to the universe, more please. More of this vibration, send it to me. Thank you. Yeah, and then you're training your body, your nervous system to expect that. Because it's saying, yeah, thank you. And you're saying, hey, go and look for more of this. And your brain, your nervous system is set to that setting. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, there. Oh, more joy there, more love. Oh, okay, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes.
I just wanted to add that this is something that I've been asked several times and learnt myself in terms of celebration. Because people would come and say, well, how do you celebrate, Dimple? And I'd be like, well, I used to think celebrating every time was a glass of champagne and a night out and all that. And actually, it's not. It's the celebration can be the smallest thing. It can be a happy dance. It can be literally a thank you, universe. This is incredible. And just to remember to celebrate the smallest of things as well as the big stuff.
Yeah.
You know, because then you're saying to the universe, every single day there's something worth celebrating.
Yeah.
I'm so grateful for the smallest of things.
Yeah.
And it can be as simply as the bird singing, or the, you know, I celebrate Kira wakes up with a smile every morning. I celebrate that. It's just great, you know, just those things, as well as my business is going incredible, thank you.
Yeah.
And so for me, that mind switch to people say, well, I can't be having a glass of champagne every time to celebrate. It's not about that. It's about just finding a way, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, especially as I'm not drinking as much because I'm so damn happy.
Thank you. Well, thank you. So you will have your own way of celebrating, and thank you for saying that. For me, it's actually, a lot of times, is allowing myself to feel, maybe if it's joy, or if I'm feeling like satisfaction or connection or something, you know, normally I would kind of let myself feel it. I'm like, oh yeah, celebrate, okay, done, next thing. And I want to go on to the next thing on my list. I'm like, well, hold on. Go back to that and really actually feel the joy and let it in. And that could be, if it helps you, you know, feel free. So what is celebrating for you? You want to share? Yeah, he's good at celebrating. He's good at joy, actually, this guy.
And also, it doesn't have to have happened in the past. You can be grateful for things that are going to happen in the future. And something, Dylan was delivering a teach training recently, and I was assisting. And one of the people shared that they had started doing this thing every morning where they were saying, I'm so grateful for this day at the outset of the day.
Yeah.
And so I've been practicing that actually for the last few weeks, and it is incredible. Because some days you wake up and you're just like, you know, a bit grumpy or whatever. And then you say, I'm so grateful for today. I'm so grateful. And it completely shifts everything for me. And sometimes like I start my meditation in the morning with that. I'm so grateful for today. And it just makes my meditation amazing and then my day amazing.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you. Which actually reminds me and brings it beautifully to the one of the things I wanted to share, which is, I don't know if you picked up from the meditation today, at the end, we did a thing of going into the future and calling that future you to now. Do you remember that part? So you can do that also with your day. And, you know, in some practices, they call it manifesting exercises. And it's this, we on a physical plane live in a linear sense of time. So there's past, present, and future. Whereas in an energetic realm, in a higher plane, if I'm getting too woo-woo out there, just go with me for a little bit. On another level, another plane, or more an energetic plane, time is just in one place, which is now. Okay, so past, present, future is only in now. So if you allow yourself, when you're in meditation even, or even if you're not in meditation, like by giving gratitude, you're tapping into it energetically, and saying it as if it's already done. So like what Joe was saying, it's a great practice, which is you start your day by being grateful for the day as if it's already happened now. So even though it's morning, you go to the end of the day, looking back on the day that you wanted to have, but you've had on one level in the future now. Okay, and those of you who are interested in things like quantum physics and stuff like that, they're starting to talk about, well, they have been actually for a little while, and how time is not linear, and past, present, future is in the present moment. So you can do that in your meditations. You can start that as a practice daily with your gratitudes, and even in your meditation, where you are projecting, this is the power of the mind, where you can project the mind into the future, whether it's your day, your month, your year, your relationship, your friendship, your job interview, your whatever that your meeting that you're about to step into, and play it out as if it's already happened the way you want it. So like if you're going to go and open your heart to someone and be masculine or feminine or whatever with them, play it out as if it's already happened in your mind, and call that forth to this present moment now, seeing, hearing, feeling it as if it's already done now, and better still, saying thank you for it. It is done. When you do that, there's a part of you, that just goes, oh, it's already done. And when you step into it, you're like, well, of course. And guess what? Things generally tend to line up in that direction. I know it sounds a little bit out there. Go and test it out. Yes. This man here knows how to manifest.
I manifested being here, mate.
Yeah.
All I can say is, life happens. Does life happen to you, or does life happen for you? It's always a for you.
Yeah.
That's something that I learned.
Yeah.
And then from there, I went on to what you're saying, which is, I go into lots of meetings with lots of different people, and sometimes I don't know what's going to happen. Sometimes I walk into a room and all hell's breaking loose.
Right.
And before I step into that, I step back and say, how do I want this to do? What's going to happen at the end of this?
Wow.
And that's what happens.
Wow.
Every time.
Wow.
So my beautiful queen decided to manifest me going to Tony Robbins. She took me there screaming, dragging, and now we're with you.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
Thank you.
It's absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. It's been an honor to be here as well.
Thank you. It's been great having you guys here. Thank you.
So thank you, guys.
Thank you. How many of you have had that experience where you've maybe tested this out, or maybe actually you do it quite regularly, where you play it out in your mind like it's already done, and maybe even say thank you for it, and then it actually goes round about there, if not exactly there. If you haven't, I would highly recommend it. If you follow things like, Joe Dispenza's been talking about this for a little while, but recently he's kind of blown up a little bit. If you start to listen to his stuff even, he's talking about it from a scientific point of view, quantum physics. So if you need the scientific proof, go ahead and look up people like this who are already testing it, doing brain scans, stuff like that, testing it, improving it. And actually, the stuff that he's talking about is just a scientific version of what we already do in theta healing. So by the way, the healings that you had today and as you've been having it this weekend, so in your meditation, and the sounds was just to get your brain there really much easier and quicker into the theta brainwave. Yeah, if it's interesting to you. Or if it's all kind of a bit out there for you, just practice saying thank you as if it's already done. And I know it kind of messes with the logical mind for a little while, but if you keep practicing it, it will start to make a little bit more sense, and it doesn't need to make sense. You just go, yeah, thank you for that, even though your mind's going, but that hasn't happened yet. And you're like, yeah, I know, but it's happened in the future now, thank you. You're like, huh? And then it goes in, and then it does the thing, and you're like, oh, see, told you. Hopefully that helps. So, leading from celebrating to gratitude, and if you don't have a gratitude practice, I highly recommend it, a daily gratitude practice. And if you want to be more methodic, you can have it like maybe a journal, starting at the start of the day, maybe start and end of the day. These are all things that can help you. What I'd add to that is, and I'm just sharing things that has helped me and I've learned over time. If it helps you, feel free to take it on. Gear your life so it's easy for you to show up and live out in your purpose, from your purpose. And if you don't know what your purpose is, awesome, it's a great, exciting journey. Go in, explore. Go in. Gear your life so it's easy for you to live the life that you want, to live the life that you dream of. Or better still, live from a purpose, a bigger purpose. Make it easy for you. For me, I don't know about you, but when I wake up in the morning, most mornings my mind is like, oh yeah, you need to worry about this and this and this and this. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to open the other eye, because this eye. So I just go and sit in meditation, right? And close my eyes and start with the gratitudes, because gratitude says, thank you for this, thank you for that, thank you for that, thank you for that. And I'm starting to feel better and better and better. And then, by the way, the meditation we did today, quite a bit of it actually I do in my morning meditations. And there's other pieces to it as well, like healing different body parts and organs and systems in the body. And then clearing, manifesting, calling forth things, which, by the way, we've done a more simple version this weekend, and you can practice it. Right, so gratitudes, meditate. I would highly recommend meditating every day. If you fall off the wagon, no big deal. Start again. If you have a spiritual practice, if you're religious and you pray, then cool, that could be your meditation and prayer. Awesome. Connect with something greater. If you have a sense that there is something greater than this mind and this body, then go ahead, spend some time connecting with it every day. And allow yourself to be guided by it, whatever you want to call it. I'm not going to prescribe any name for you. Spend some time, because for me, what I've learned in the last few years, for example, is this is so limited. I can only muster up so much in my day, and then also my physical strength in my body. Whereas if I surrender to something greater than me, this weekend, by the way, is only possible because I have the team, and of course you guys are amazing, you've shown up. But the energy, I don't know, because at the end of the day, last couple of days I'm just going to pass out. But during the time when I'm here, it's me surrendering, saying, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to do, guide me. I don't know what to say each moment, guide me. Whatever you want to call that power. It's up to you. But why run your life from a limited capacity of what you have when you've got the infinite? I keep looking up, but it's all around. Why not use that power? Why not use that energy? And then step into your day. And before you step into your day, you already know how it's going to turn out, because you've already done it in your head, internally, energetically, emotionally. So when you turn up, your nervous system is already ready. Tony Robbins calls it priming. You're primed, you're ready to go. Emotionally, you're working your emotional muscles every day. And then, of course, work your physical muscles too. Go and work out, move your body. Then when you step into your day, you already know how it's going to turn out. And then if there's some curveballs, you're cool. You're good. Because you are not dealing with it. I am not facilitating AWAKEN. I'm getting myself out of the way. The moment I get involved, crash. I've had to learn that lesson. Okay. What's the lesson? effortless, it's easy, it's effortless if you just surrender. Surrender isn't weakness. Surrender is by choice. It takes strength to say, yeah, I surrender, I open to love. I open to something greater than me, moving through me, speaking through me, working through me, healing through me, if that, is of interest to you. I hope you enjoyed that. Remember to leave me a comment below or any questions you may have about the topic covered. And if you haven't done so yet, hit subscribe and the bell icon so you'll be the first to know when I upload my next video. Also, if you know someone who may benefit from this video, please hit share and share it with them. Lastly, I commend you for your commitment to growth and personal transformation. Here's to your epic awakened life. See you in my next video.